Indian IAS Academy. So today's topic, we are going to look into some of the repeated questions in pharmacy examinations. So let's start. Identify the molecule that does not exist dipole moment. Identify the molecule that does not exhibit dipole moment. So basically dipole moment na enna? Dipole moment is a partial negative and a partial positive charge on a molecule. For example, like A is an atom. Group of atoms is called molecule. இல்லையா? So A is an atom, B is an atom. So இது ரெண்டுமே ஒரு molecule இருக்கு. AB is a molecule. So dipole moment என்றது, for example, A is highly electronegative அப்படின்னா A will have a positive charge, B will have a negative charge. So B will have a negative charge. So in this case, so options வந்து carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, chloroform, ammonia. So the dipole moment வந்து எது காட்டுது எது காட்டலன்றது we have to find it out. So if we look into the options, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, chloroform and ammonia. So first we have to know the structures. So carbon dioxide வந்து C double bond O, அதே மாதிரி இந்த பக்கம் ஒரு double bond O. CO2 வந்து carbon dioxide இல்லையா? So oxygen is highly electronegative, so it will have a minus charge. Similarly, in the பக்கம் oxygen will have a minus charge. So carbon will have a plus charge because of electron deficiency. Electron கம்மியா இருக்கிறதுனால it will have a positive charge. So dipole moment it should have only two charges. Positive charge one, negative charge. Here we have three charges. So carbon dioxide does not have dipole moment. இப்போ carbon monoxide பார்த்தோம் அப்படின்னா C triple bond O, it will have அதுக்கப்புறம் one lone pair of electrons on carbon. So இங்க பார்த்தோம்னா we have only two atoms. So oxygen will have a negative, carbon will have a positive charge. So it has a dipole moment. Carbon monoxide க்கு dipole moment இருக்கு. So chloroform பார்த்தோம் அப்படின்னா it is CH3Cl. CH3Cl வந்து chloroform structure. So here we have chlorine is a highly electronegative atom. So remaining carbon will have plus charge. So chlorine close proximity இருக்கிறது carbon. So the dipole moment will be between these two only. So it also has dipole moment. Similarly, ammonia. Ammonia is NH3. In NH3, nitrogen is highly electronegative. So ammonia also will have dipole moment, chloroform will have dipole moment, carbon monoxide will have dipole moment. So question இங்க என்ன கேட்டிருக்காங்க அப்படின்னா molecule that does not exhibit dipole moment. So carbon dioxide does not exhibit dipole moment. So here option A is the right answer. So carbon dioxide does not exhibit dipole moment. Let's go into the next question. Which of the following is considered a differentiated product? So கீழே கொடுத்திருக்க ஆப்ஷன்ஸ்ல differentiated product like odd one out மாதிரி select பண்ணணும். So let's look into the options. First வந்து ranitidine, Zantac, isoniazid, paracetamol. So here if we see first on the ranitidine, Zantac, isoniazid and paracetamol. So if we closely observe, Zantac is a brand name, whereas ranitidine, isoniazid and paracetamol is a chemical name or the generic name of the drug. So here differentiated different odd one out மாதிரி இருக்கிறது Zantac only. So here Zantac is the right answer. So similar type of questions வந்து sometimes எந்த மாதிரி கேட்பாங்க அப்படின்னா 3 options will have drugs under one similar class of drugs. அதுல fourth option will be of completely different class of drugs. So such kind of questions is also possible for this pattern of questions. So in this question, if we see Zantac is a brand name, others all are generic names. So this makes it a differentiated product or an odd one out. So Zantac is the right answer. Next question. Soda ash is also called as. So soda ash is also called as options sodium carbonate, pure silica, limestone, calcium carbonate. So from the options itself we can choose here. So if we carefully observe, limestone and calcium carbonate ரெண்டுமே வந்து same தான். Limestone and calcium carbonate is same. So obviously C and D will not be the option. Next, if we see pure silica and sodium carbonate. So in this case, pure silica is only silica. So as the soda ash doesn't have any importance or no relation to silica. So BUMM we can exclude it. So the option would be sodium carbonate. So sodium carbonate is the right answer. Sodium carbonate is the right answer. Soda is also called as sodium carbonate. So this is some of the other important names. Calcium carbonate is called as limestone. Calcium hydroxide is called as slaked lime. Calcium oxide is called as quicklime. Sodium bicarbonate is called as washing soda. Calcium sulfate is called as gypsum. Potassium aluminum tartrate is called as roast salt. These are some of the important. So next question, which of the following is not a method of gastro retention? So which of the following is not a method of gastro retention? So gastro retention na stomach la longer duration of action ku, longer duration of time ku, which type of method can be used for formulating? So inga வந்து not a method கேட்டிருக்காங்க. So first if we look into the options, first on the swelling. So swelling is one of the options. Swelling is one of the methods. Next on the osmosis. Osmosis is just the transport of molecules from one side to the other side based on the concentration. So osmosis one it is not a method for gastro retention. So inga on the osmosis is the right answer. Next option வந்து muco adhesive. So இது வந்து mucous membrane க்கு stick ஆகும் adhesive. So stomach has mucous membrane. So அங்க போய் stick ஆகுற இருக்கிற formulations வந்து it causes gastro retention. Next on the floating. So floating also is a method for gastro retention. So if you look into the options, osmosis is not a method. So question on the not a method கேட்டிருக்காங்க. So osmosis is the right answer here. So next if we see how much ml of 80% alcohol is required to prepare 40% alcohol of 200 ml. So we have 80% alcohol. நமக்கு தேவையானது 40% alcohol of 200 ml. So நம்ம வந்து அதுக்கு எவ்வளவு ml 80% alcohol யூஸ் பண்ணணும் அதை கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்கு we have a formula based on volume and concentration. So இங்க வந்து concentration percentageல கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. Sometimes normality 0.1n 1n 2n அந்த மாதிரி கொடுப்பாங்க இல்ல 1m 2m அந்த மாதிரி கொடுப்பாங்க. So இந்த மாதிரி volume and concentration base பண்ணி வந்துருச்சுன்னா we have a single formula for everything, that is V1N1 is equal to V2N2. So here V is the volume. So V is the volume, N is the concentration or normality or molarity, whatever it is. So N is the concentration. Similarly, V2 and N2 is the concentration and volume of the another set. So first we have 80% alcohol, but we don't know the volume, unknown volume. அதுதான் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும் இங்க. How much ml ன்னு கேட்டிருக்காங்க இல்லையா, that is the V1. So V1